Gentlemen, allow me to ask you a sincere question. What if I told you there's a single spot on your body, about the size of a coin, that if cared for just 1 minute a day, could help revitalize blood flow, enhance sensitivity, and reignite a vigor that may have softened over the years? Sounds almost too good to be true, right? Maybe even a little unusual. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes I'll show you exactly where this spot is, why it's so important, and how a simple massage can be the most powerful, natural boost you've been missing. But before we dive in, do me a favor. Show your support by hitting the like button if you value staying healthy after 50. Drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love seeing men from all over the world connecting and supporting each other. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss future videos on health, vitality, and confidence. Alright, let's talk about the truth behind this special spot. Most men believe that after 50, changes in performance are just a natural part of the journey. They think blood flow slows down, hormones adjust, and intimacy simply shifts gears. So they tend to accept this new phase, or reach for a quick fix when things don't go as planned. But here's a different perspective that needs to be shared. Age itself isn't the obstacle. The real challenge in many cases is built-up pelvic tension and reduced circulation. Over years of desk work, daily stress, and a less active lifestyle, the pelvic floor muscles, which are crucial for erectile response, urinary control, and sensitivity, can become tense and, at the same time, weakened. Picture a rubber band that's been stretched for too long. It gets stiff but loses its flexibility and responsiveness. That's an analogy for what might be happening in your body. The blood vessels nourishing that area lose elasticity, nerves can get compressed by muscle tension, and suddenly what used to happen spontaneously now takes more effort, or in some cases doesn't happen at all. But here's the wonderful news. By releasing that tension and stimulating circulation at the right spot, you can literally help reactivate the system. And the spot I'm talking about has been known for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern science is finally starting to validate its effectiveness. For anyone just joining, I'm Dr. Jane. I've dedicated my career to helping men reclaim their vitality, confidence, and overall health through natural, sustainable methods. I've seen firsthand how small, consistent interventions can bring back the energy and intimacy many men thought were just memories. And today, I want to guide you through one of the most underrated yet powerful techniques out there. Perineal massage, also known in some cultures as the $1 million point. But before I teach you the technique, let's address the most common misconceptions men have that can limit their potential. Misconceptions this massage helps correct. The third common misconception is ignoring pelvic tension. The vast majority of men have no idea their pelvic floor muscles are chronically tight. Daily stress, long hours sitting, even the habit of holding it when you need to use the bathroom all contribute to these muscles getting locked up. What happens next? The blood vessels running through that musculature get squeezed like a kinked hose. Nerves can lose sensitivity, and circulation in the area gets compromised. This massage acts as targeted self-care. It helps release that hidden tension, untie the knot that's been quietly limiting your performance. It's a foundational step to restoring your body's natural flow. The second misconception is relying solely on quick fixes, like pills. Pills can provide spot support, but they don't address the root cause. They work by forcing temporary blood flow, but do nothing to restore natural vessel flexibility or nerve health. That's why many men notice the effect fading over time or feel dependent on them. This massage technique, on the other hand, is a process of re-educating your body. It doesn't force anything. It nourishes and rebuilds, promoting real, natural, lasting improvements. Think of the difference between taking a painkiller for back pain and doing physical therapy to strengthen muscles and fix posture. One is temporary relief, the other is a long-term solution. And misconception number 1, the most important of all, is accepting the story that age equals decline. The biggest mistake is losing hope. I can't tell you how many men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s I've worked with who thought their days of vigor were over. They'd internalized the idea of decline. Yet as soon as we started restoring circulation and sensitivity with techniques like this, something amazing happened. In a matter of weeks, not only did physical function improve, but their confidence came roaring back. Intimacy with their partners was rediscovered, not as a distant memory, but as a vibrant, joyful part of the present. Now let's get practical. Here's exactly how to do it. Step 1. Find the spot. The area is called the perineum and is located in the space between the base of the scrotum and the anus. Right in the center of that region, you'll feel a spot that's a little softer to the touch, a small indentation. Don't worry if the area feels a bit sensitive. In fact, that sensitivity is a sign you're in the right place and that this region will truly benefit from your attention and care. Step 2. Get comfortable. Comfort is key so you can relax the muscles in the area. You can sit on the edge of a chair with feet flat on the floor or lie on your back in bed with knees bent. The important thing is that you can reach the area easily without straining your back or arm. Step 3. Apply gentle pressure. Use the tips of your index and middle fingers together. Press with the firmness you'd use to check if a fruit is ripe. It should be present, but never painful. The goal isn't to cause discomfort, but to feel the tissue under the skin and apply steady, therapeutic pressure. Step 4. Massage for 60 seconds. Daily 1-minute consistency matters more than perfect technique, but here are some suggestions. Try small circles, 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds the other. Another option is press and release. Hold firm pressure for 5 seconds, then fully relax for 5 seconds, repeating the cycle. Or try gentle up and down pulses to stimulate the area. Feel what's most comfortable and effective for you. Step 5. Use a natural oil. This is where you can enhance the experience and boost the benefits. Oil not only makes movement smoother, but brings its own therapeutic properties. Castor oil is excellent because it penetrates deeply, helping improve circulation and calm inflammation. Coconut oil is a gentle option with antibacterial properties. Black seed oil is famous in some cultures for men's wellness benefits. Pro tip: always warm a small amount of oil between your hands before applying. Cold oil on the skin can be uncomfortable and cause muscles to tense. That's the opposite of what we want. Step 6. The ideal time to practice. Do it once a day. Best times are morning upon waking, when your body is rested, or at night before bed. Nighttime massage can be incredibly relaxing and help improve circulation during sleep, a great sign of health. Think of it as a self-care exercise. Consistency beats intensity. 1 minute every day will deliver far better results than 10 minutes once a week. Now, I understand some of you might feel hesitant or find the topic unusual. Maybe you've never thought about caring for this part of your body with this intention. Maybe you're wondering, is this really for me? Let me reassure you, yes, it is. There's nothing strange or shameful about it. This is about restoring function, dignity, and autonomy in your own body. It's about understanding your anatomy and using natural techniques to improve your quality of life. One of my patients, a 62-year-old man, told me he'd given up on intimacy. He felt frustrated and resigned. After just 3 weeks of consistent practice, not only did his physical function improve, But he noticed something unexpected. Chronic hip pain he'd had disappeared. His bladder control improved, and he felt less urgency to go to the bathroom. Above all, he told me, "Doctor, I feel like myself again." That's what this is about, not just performance, but your overall quality of life. So, gentlemen, here's the key message. Dedicate 1 minute a day to caring for this spot. Use natural oils to enrich the practice. Stay consistent, and within a few weeks, you may notice changes that quick fixes could never provide, because you'll be addressing the cause, not just the symptom. Don't let a number on the calendar define your vitality. Small, simple, consistent actions can restore not just your body, but your confidence and your connection with the people you love. If this message gave you hope or a new perspective, please hit like. It helps this information reach more men who need it. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're building a community of men who choose to actively care for their health. And share in the comments, what's one small change you commit to making for your well-being this week? This is Dr. Jane, reminding you, you're not broken, you're not too old, and you absolutely can feel alive and full of vigor again. Take one small step today. Your future self will thank you.